only. Liberty Trading Club is not a financial advisor. Everything you see here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.
Middle of the gap is really interesting. It's kind of staying on the top side of it. So again, you kind of have to think long, but if it stays below here, it, there's some interesting stuff on the NQ here. There's no real information from the past. So we have to go by what the ES showed us and say, okay, maybe we end up in a range if it stays down here. But that would be a little counterintuitive this morning, considering the gap. Although the ES is playing on both sides, on the lower side of the gap right now. From behind the gap, let's go back to the ES real quick. Let's kind of put these side by side and show you guys what I'm talking about here. Just keep on going down market. Or we switch to a short bias, like I said in my comment this morning. As we know, typically one leads the other. ES, NQ. Late, it was NQ for a bit, and then so we're playing on the bottom side of the gap for the ES. You're playing on the top side of the gap for the NQ. Just a note for that, meaning that if the ES stays below the gap, we have to think what? Somebody answer that. Okay, you can teach Paul Lulu. We have to think short. Yeah, I I don't care with the NQ, and if the NQ falls back into that area, there are some buy opportunities. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So this could be a little disconjointed, meaning that you might have a buy opportunity on the NQ and more sell opportunities on the ES. Does that make sense, guys? And especially if the NQ stays down. Would I give you 880 this morning? So I want to adjust my opening comment and actually say that we probably should expect a, a, if we stay at the levels we're at or below them, we have to sell. We have to. I agree with Stretch's opening comments on the support, just simply because that's pretty clear support on the NQ as well. So we might get one counter long if we stay down, and keep in mind too. Do you guys follow that? Is there everybody good? Can I move my charts off? Any questions? I'm gonna ask who am I? Rusty. I'm giving Rusty another day, Miss Molly, if she's around. I'm giving Rusty another premiere day because he's just doing the right stuff, and I can't not reward somebody for doing the right stuff. Do you guys have any questions on the analysis for today? Um, let's look at the comments. Let's see, short. Okay, good. Rusty. Oh yeah, Rusty. No, you deserve it, man. Rusty and so Rusty. Lulu, stop. Didn't hit my limit. It's the mullet. It's the mullet. Do you really have a mullet? I've got to know if he's really got a mullet. I started razzing him. I forgot to ask yesterday when he was in premiere. I'm gonna ask you today though, Rusty, for real. And guess what, guys? This is a real thing. Since Rusty's newer, I'm letting him pick a topic for me to do a short on, and I'll do a session on that. That's recorded, so he gets to pick a topic today. Whatever topic he picks, I record, and it goes in members area for you guys. See, look how new people help you. Look how new people help you. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool, right, Paul?
Cool.
Yeah, let somebody that's new, that's not rusty. I mean that is rusty, but not rusty to us. Been around a while. Um, let somebody new pick a topic that they need to know, and I'm gonna start doing that. That's just the way I'm gonna do it. You guys don't ever talk to me anymore. Let's get new people. I think I need to move my stop a little bit. Maybe a couple ticks down below this last consolidation back here. Let's go. Two more ticks, and that's above this little stop. By the way, those that watched the presentation last night, those that know us, you saw how I managed my stop right. A little consolidation, even though I got in trouble for not telling you guys I got this, but there's the stop, this little consolidation and breakdown. There's a stop. I'm going to draw a little box around this. Now, Rusty knows exactly what I'm talking about now. If it breaks through here, so exact same thought process. By the way, Rusty, this will help you a lot too. The stop management is exact same thought process on trade entry. Does that make sense, sir? Cool. See, helping one person at a time. So when this happens, I will. When that happens, if that happens, I don't care if it does or not at this point. We're almost. I think we're. That's a runner over 10 points. Those that showed up last night, you guys see how you get runners now? Stay in these trades. Um, so, yeah, let's talk about this. You're asking about my entry on this. This is a learning lesson. Let's use this. Yes, so what? Okay, yeah. Let me slide it to the left a little bit. A little bit of late entry, but this one's not a typical entry. I really, to be honest, made a decision just because I saw the level. But you've got, let me just spread this out. What? So my mic wasn't sensitive yesterday, right, Paul? And then today it's just like a wind tunnel. I
Yep.
don't get it. Why does that happen? It's so weird. So I'm trying to spread this out for us, for you guys. A little bit better. I actually, again, if I really was using our thought process on entering this trade, I should have been in on on this candle.
Right there, yeah, a little bit sooner.
I should have been on this candle. But again, last minute decision based on seeing what I saw on the tick chart and the 15-minute. So if you really, really look at this, there's not much you can do. You see price come up here. Okay. Stalls at a level. Okay. We like to see the stalls. We like to see the rejection wicks. And then this is where you kind of say, okay, you get in. That's a hard bar to get in on, but you should be in on that bar there or this green bar here. Yes, enter on the green bar, especially if it finishes as a what I call a professional candle, meaning a um, a small candle that just held price for again 699 trades. That's probably what's the average trade? Maybe 5 contracts. So 699 times 5, that's a lot of contracts held in one spot. I don't know. It's a 5, maybe 3. I don't know. Does that make sense, guys? Point being is price stayed in basically a 2-tick area for a lot of trades. So at that point, you say, okay, if or the and again, I got in on this green candle here. this one. But the other thought process is say, okay, if the next candle starts red, I've got to get the short. There's a second thought process. So you enter on this candle, or you say, if you see this, if the next candle starts red, I've got to take the short. That's your thought process. Anybody other than Rusty get that? And I'm sure Rusty gets that now. There's you. Some entry training on the fly. Let's go back to trade management because we have a new stop. And I got to start thinking short on the M and Q here. We're getting close to the open as well. Drew this box around here, right? Price broke out. Now, same as an entry. I'm going to stop to the top of that. Cool? Anybody? Everybody? What's the dealio? I think this is cool, right, Paul? Even though I feel bad that I didn't get people into it.
I would have liked to have been in it. But hey,
it just made sense
that's
to
okay.
me.
At least somebody can make money.
Somebody's doing it. 24. Somebody's in it with me. 24, 25 is the stop. 24 even is this high. 24, 25 is the stop. All right. So we've gone through the plan. We've talked through this trade. We've talked through and wait. Not in. After the open now, yeah, I'm not, again, guys, I'm trying to use this to teach, even though I did it without saying something. Everybody here knows that I normally will say something if I'm getting into a trade. Normally do it. I don't try to hide my trades from you guys. You guys know that. You guys know that, right? I don't hide my trades from you. If you're not new, chime in. Here's your time to chime in. Don't make me look like a jerk. Especially in front. Oh, guys, come on. You know I don't hide my trades from you. They're not saying. They're trying to make me look bad, Paul. 68.
He doesn't show any trades.
Yeah, I don't. Thank you, Rusty, for the new people. You're still new, dude. Oh, Dave, what are you doing, buddy? Welcome back, Dave.
All kinds of new people today. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Seriously, welcome.
Good morning. Thank you,
Hey,
Isaac.
Isaac. Good morning, Isaac.
Let me do a little thing for the new people real quick, and then let me ask this while I'm doing the thing for the new people. If you're newer, maybe watching us online, something like that, after the presentation last night, welcome to Liberty Trading Club. If you're online, go to libertytradingclub.com. We'll give you a 7-day free trial. Unfortunately, if you didn't go to the presentation last night, after your 7 days, you have to pay $300 a month. If you went to the presentation last night, you pay $150. And those people are lucky. Please do some homework. Schedule a call, Coach Paul or myself. We'll talk to you, see where you're going, see what you need. We'll truly help you. Our members will tell you that. We will truly give you advice on where to go, how to do it. It's up to you to do the work, though. I'm going to let Paul talk about this right before the open. But, guys, I'm not going to say it. Paul can say it. Don't get frustrated. Do the work.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. You're here in a live trade room. If you're on Ninja Trader, you get to use all of our tools, Tick Century. So get these downloaded. Best bet is schedule a call so we can help you, teach you how to use these tools we have. You'll see me using Tick Century, and I can promise you, you're not going to be able to keep up with me the first time you do it.
No, don't get frustrated. Not the first day.
Frustrated. You're just not going to be able to keep up with me. You got to practice. It takes doing your homework. It takes just practice. And playback, do that all over. Obviously, the birds are in the background, so listen for that. But if you're not on Ninja, you can at least get our levels and live zones through Telegram. I updated them just a bit ago. Now I got to update them again because I was looking
through
at
it.
day, and now we're going down. So that's fine. Again, you've got to know where your levels are. The point I was trying to make with this is the level that I picked out we stay below it on both the NQ and ES. So now we got to think range, or if we go even lower, we got to think a short environment. So make sure to we have make sure to schedule a call. Make sure to download our tools. Make sure to look at some of our partner offers. We gave away some Bullinox accounts last night. Who was it that got it twice? Who was that lucky dog? Kevin J.
AJ, yeah.
Lucky dog. Hey, buy me a lottery ticket, Kevin.
Not kidding, man.
Seriously, Kevin, I'm not kidding. Buy me a lottery ticket.
Oh, here we go. We're open.
Okay. All right. Real quick, watch the replays, elite class replays. Watch those. Go to Premier Clubhouse this afternoon and do our member meetup. Look at the calendar. We got a full set of stuff, and download our app, and you'll be able to have us all the time. Be able to listen to me and Paul all the time. You may not want to do that, but we'll see. Quick disclaimer: those of you who are newer to trading or struggling to be profitable, do not trade through the open. Do not do it. Now we have NQ starting to say we have to think short. So I got to go to the bottom of this this area here on the stop. That low is 1775. So 18 should be the stop. Get it? One tick above. You guys get that? Leave it there. If it takes out this little structure here.
Looking for something on this NQ here, but
I'd be weary if this opened though, buddy. ES is bouncing. So if it breaks to the downside, we have a new stop. If it breaks up, fine. We're flat. Take it flat. I don't care.
I would like a we get a little pullback money line 77 area short on NQ.
That would be okay. That would be an actionable action item. Again, only for people who are consistently profitable right now.
Yeah, a little early still, but it would be a valid setup if it gets up there. If it gets up there, I don't think it's
trade. Now, keep in mind too, we're both are bouncing off the pivot as well. So
yeah,
a bust through the pivot means it's gone. All right, flat on that one. All right, ES again, guys. ES says if we stay down here, you look for range. Oh, wow. Is that what happened in the Globex? Okay. NQ says if we stay down here, below here, we're down, but it does say a bigger range, which I said that earlier. We might have a better opportunity on the NQ. So somebody has a yellow line here. What's this yellow line for? Interesting. Actually, Paul, I like that a lot because I don't put yellow lines on my screen for no reason.
Yeah, this is setting up. Let's see.
What's pivot? Regular pivot. Just use daily bars. Calculate on daily, Tom.
We may not even get there.
Switch this account over. All right, the next trade will be on this ES screen. I just missed it. Paul, yeah, it was a good thought. You had it right.
Yeah.
It's a good thought. Anybody that's regularly profitable, get that short? Any of you guys?
It didn't quite get there for me. I was actually waiting for the 77. So
that was a good one.
The break of this pivot,
stretch.
Break of this pivot, you're going to be pretty happy you got into this.
Yep. If it breaks either pivot,
Mm-hmm.
both pivots. That's also a major level I have. The pivot is exactly at a strong level too. This is an easy day, guys. If we stay below, all right, that's here. For those of you that didn't listen to anything I said earlier, which I know some of you didn't, mind the pivot. 68.10. Brett just said 68.07 for the bounce. 25, 630. Well, we've used 630 in the past, 25, 630 in the past. So 25, 630. These are areas that you really need to pay attention to this morning. If we can stay above the pivots, then what are we thinking? All right, there's the answer. There's the question you guys give me. If we stay above pivots, what are we thinking? There's only three options: long, short, or no, Todd. If we have to go way higher to think long. Inside. Thank you, Megan. What else? What comes with the inside day? Starts with an R and ends with an E. Range. We got to think that. Below the pivot, we have to think. Starts with an S. For shorts. Above, literally, above the highs we just came from, we have to think what? Guys, I'm making this real easy today.
This thing is gonna go.
Longs. There you go, guys. That's it. There we go. If both of these, if the ES and NQ can stay below the pivots, we got to think shorts. Above them, we have to, and I'm still using 25, 630. The pivot's so close. We stay above it, we think range. Above the recent high, we got to think longs. That's it. Simple. Anybody not jiving with that one? Questions on that, guys? Really easy. And the open gave us all the information we needed. Does it make sense, Paul? Am I speaking?
Yeah, no, you're clear.
Spitting some reason here.
Makes sense to me.
My dad.
No.
No, just.
All right, come on, yes, come on, NQ. Tip your hat. Give me something.
It's gonna say no. I'm gonna mess with you. All right, let's
Yeah.
think about. That's what it's gonna do.
Exactly what it's doing. Pivot here is
Again, mind the pivot. What do we used to teach? If you're newer, don't trade around the pivot.
correct.
All right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Lulu. Grab some coffee right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna drink some coffee and not worry about it right now. Resist the urge to do anything foolish.
All right, let's see. All right, I'll give you guys this. What? Let me do this real quick. Let's think about our M and Q. I gotta switch my accounts after. Let's think about our M and Q tick century here. If we're looking at this objectively, I gotta update my levels. But if we're looking at this objectively, we can draw a little circle around here, a little box, and say if we really stay here again, what did I say? Recent highs, think range. This is not a bad range. So if we want to plan a tick century trade, we want to get it back up here to the middle, and we'll go two directions. And let me just kind of look at this real quick. Not get to feel. We can go two directions up somewhere around the middle and feel really comfortable that that'll work well. So let's let price get up to somewhere around maybe the top of the zone, around I don't know, 25. Oh, here's a great idea, 680. That's what I said earlier. That would be kind of the middle point. So there's your. If you're going to follow me on Tick Century with the prop accounts,
35 is what you're using.
Huh?
35 is what you're using. That's not too small.
I'm sorry, I missed that again.
Spacing, 35.
I'm gonna go.
Small,
I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna use the levels from yesterday and the Globex to adjust the orders. I'm gonna stack
Gotcha.
the orders up. I'm gonna stack the orders up here, where these trades were. I'll stack some orders right around this middle area because there's some good trades there. And then I'll stack the buy orders down here at the bottom. Um, I'm gonna try to get. Actually, I'm not gonna go too deep in that either. I'm going to here. I'll start with a 45 tick space,
Yes. I'm,
but
I'm comfortable with that.
drop it down to 7 orders, and I'll stack up. I'm not gonna go deeper than 7 orders. So that's the. By the way, Paul tells me how many orders to use and tick spacing on tick century with the eval accounts. He doesn't let me blow them up. So that makes sense, right, guys? So that's the plan for the M and Q. So we've got to stay up though. It's got to stay up for me to take action on that. So there's your M and Q tick century play. If it doesn't stay up, that's out the window, and we go to a short bias. So I'm just going to be a little bit patient. Try to get it up here around that, at least maybe 680, 700 area. It's got to come back from this wiggle. Trade on the NQ. Here's a trade you probably want to look for. Again, I told everybody yesterday. I draw these out.
This is questionable here. 20.
It's short already.
Here comes your break.
Never mind.
Here comes your break. That's why I said it was questionable.
You got me. Now you have a trade. You'd have to come back. You'd have to go down to maybe 5.
I like that
5
77 down there below
as a counter.
Yep, I think you'll get that's
There's
a pretty good volatility move down here. I'm going to try that.
There's a scalp long at 25.77. 25.577.
577.
But then that's going to give you probably an opportunity to look for a short as well. So you get this little push down here.
Push up, yep.
Get a push back up to back here or even back here. Somewhere like that area. You might not get overbought on stochastics, but that would be your chance to get short. Now, if you're going to do that with a little structure. Let it pause up here where Rusty, where support became resistance. See that? Same thing we talked about yesterday. Let it push back up to where support becomes resistance. Guys, I'm telling you, if you ask me questions, I answer them. You guys know that.
Didn't get it. Bounced
before
me.
Trade.
Dang it.
A+. Sorry.
A little off on those numbers today. Everything's bouncing before my levels.
Well, it may give you a second chance. So that's your NQ trade. That would be the ideal situation, and it's going to turn around and give you that short before.
So if you're going to still try this 577 long bounce, I would let it break through and then catch it back up through. Let it decide whether or not this wants to keep going when it gets back down there. I wouldn't just blindly take it now.
Yeah.
Not after that bounce.
Good advice on that.
I do like this money line though up here.
I really like it. Pivot 26. Test.
A little short off the money line.
And a prior support. That would be the ideal trade. That's the trade I just drew up.
That's a nice short right there.
You would really want that one, people. There's your NQ trade. Actually, if that happens, I will take on a now that I'm looking at this, if that happens, I'll take the short bias on the M and Q for tick century. Actually, you kind of have to start thinking that right now, don't you?
It's starting to turn, so
you really, yeah. All right, guys, I just convinced myself.
I'm going to do it with you.
We need to probably think that. Again, I'm still going to stack my orders, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. 45 tick space, 7 orders, M and Q, with the short bias here. And I'm going to go ahead and start at the market. And then I'm going to stack these orders. We're going to look for that short on the ES and NQ while we do this. but I like these levels. There's a lot of strong stuff back here. A lot of just, again, this is what I was just talking about. Although it was on the
You're not going to be able to
range
stack it. It's
side.
going to take your target.
It's going to take my target before it.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
this says we have good stuff back
There
here.
you go. There's a winner.
Line. Okay, whole $23. I just have to do that again. I'm gonna raise my tick spacing to 50 this time. And give me a chance to do it. I'm gonna get back in on that. And this time we're gonna pull our target down. This time we're gonna stack some orders back here. I should stay at 10 is what I should have done. I would like to have 2 get filled here, just literally right at that level there. Okay, and then I'd like to have 2 get filled back where price came from. That's almost perfect where it is. And then I want this level up here to be my go-to if we have to get that last one filled. Last two filled. It would have to be higher for me. Okay? And then it's not fun that the pivot's right there, but that is a prudent thing to do. The odds are there's a lot of selling pressure. Again, that's the odds. So if you guys are following along, that's the play. Look for the selling. Let me show this one more time. We're going to get the short here on the ES in just a minute. This is where we're falling along from, right? So we've got support, resistance. Get it? This should be resistance right around where that actually we probably should be a tick or two lower on these 2 contracts, but who cares? So this should be resistance now and act like it. Again, we sold from there in the past. Now that I look at it, we should have had those contracts a tick or two lower.
Yeah.
All right. Now you're probably about to get the ES short. So if this goes below the pivot, guys, I'm going fast. Hopefully you're keeping up, but we got to just do what the market's giving us. If this goes below the pivot, that's your sell signal. Okay. If it doesn't, lay off it for a minute. Okay. You actually have the exact same thing on the NQ as well. You get the sell signal if it goes below the pivot again. So let's see if this makes an M right here. Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay. So they're just toying with us.
Holding the pivot. That's the only.
They're just toying with us. Now we kind of have to put those 2 down there for a target. This could be a loss. Who knows? It's getting scary close to that $500 limit I have. Scary close. I might have to switch my accounts early this morning. Let's see. I know. Again, I told everybody earlier, mind the pivots.
Yeah, that's the thing that's got me a little worried is the pivot.
Fun trade, not the best environment for newer people to trade. Stay away from the pivot. We taught that. We teach it. If you're newer, struggling to be profitable, stay away from the pivot. And Paul, I got to kill this if it goes any higher, obviously.
Yeah, I want to leave some room to trade.
Yeah, if we break above it, again, everything says, yes, this is good. This is the way I look at things, guys. I keep going back and saying, there's a lot of trades happening in this area. There's just a lot. And if it goes above that, then we got the head fake on the downside, and it just happens. We got the head fake here, thinking short. There's obviously a level back here. If you look, there's a level, and got us thinking short, and they turn it around. I mean, that's just, it happens. Now, those of you that didn't follow this, that really want a good trade, you get back up to what is it, 680, then you go with that 2-direction play that we talked about. That makes sense, right? That makes sense, everybody, right? So I got to get it turned right now, or I got to kill this. I'm not going to take a full loss on it.
It's turning. Just give it a second. It's not
Sorry.
done yet. Let's see if we can. It's all this pivot, and we broke our own rules
Break
trading
that
around the pivot.
break that pivot again. Well, the chart
Come
said
on.
that this should be down. It really did.
Come on down.
There's your
Woo, that was close to our limit there. All right.
had me shaking for a minute.
Yeah,
Had me shaking.
that was
I should
close
have
to
gotten that yesterday.
that was close to hurting a little bit.
Missed a yesterday though. Had me shaking. Well, again, you plan your trade the best you can do. That's the best we could do. Is just look at the chart and say, what does it tell us to do? It said to take the short.
I'm not going to give this too much room because
It's
it's
just
this pivot. It's the whole pivot thing.
they want to sell it. This move wouldn't happen if they didn't want to sell it. Now, I'm not gonna pretend by any means if it breaks this swing high that I'm not gonna close it. But the charts again, let's look back, replay the tape. Looking back on this chart, let's go with the NQ because that's
There you
the
go.
major index, right?
There we go.
There we go. Where the major index says you sell below this level. That's just what it. Look, guys, am I wrong? Is there anybody looking at what I'm looking at right here? This makes Rusty's messing with me. Let me see. Mess with the pivot. Don't mess with it.
Don't mess
Well,
with
the
this pivot.
chart says to do it. That's all. That's all it said. When it breaks this level, which it did, it said to sell it. Is anybody looking at something different than I am? Does that make sense? Let me ask. Does this make sense? Look at what I'm showing you on my screen. The chart said sell it. Okay. Somebody respond to me, please. Does it make sense? Are you guys biting your teeth over this? I'm sitting here laughing, hoping that I don't take the loss, but don't care if I take the loss because it just happens. I make good decisions when it comes to trades. You guys know that. Oh man, that was only $214 in one trade on the M&Q. You can't make any money doing that.
It's not possible.
Not possible. All right, we got to redo our plan here on the M&Q. Miscalling that ES short, but again, it was a little bit of a nail biter there for a second. Now I retest
A
it.
nail biter for sure. Stretch. We almost hit our max loss. Almost. How many people? All right, let's be honest. How many people held in there?
How many people
How
held
many
with
people
us?
bailed on that trade?
Stretch
Did
did.
anybody bail on it?
Who stayed? Who bailed?
If you didn't bail, if you just
Who stayed?
gotta
Who
trust
bailed?
the process, right? That's our
Wasn't your
what
plan?
we
That's
talk
right.
about all
Chris
the time.
stayed. Who else? Kevin J held in with us. Good job, Kevin.
Good job.
Guys, my
Failed.
chart analysis usually is not wrong, is it?
Yeah, failed. Freaked me out. Okay, Megan, that's all right. It's it. I would be lying if I said I wasn't concerned either. It had me a little bit. I was worried about that pivot.
You got 145. Good job, Tom. Guys, was in and out 3 times. Failed. Freaked me out. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you guys got profits on it, so good. That's good. Now, we want a retest of let's call it somewhere around 07, which Stretch had earlier on your short for the ES, 6807. Guys, when I say a number, what do? Have a lower stop than 500. What do when 6807? What do you do? Write it down and ask me what to do. Look for the short, meaning you see this little consolidation area, meaning you want price to come up here. You want it kind of junk around the way it did and then give you a breakout to the short side. That's what you want. That's all there is to it. Same thing around the NQ here. You want to get up to maybe 5, call it 600. What did you have before? Didn't you have 6? Megan had 25.6 something. What was it? Was it 610 you had before? You'd wanted to get up there. It doesn't look like it's going to. What'd you have? Megan, what like big south of this area? Yeah, this says down stretch. Going back to our higher time frame chart. Do I switch accounts now, Paul?
To what? What are you up to? Something?
To
Yeah, switch accounts. We could always come back to it later. Take
214.
take the win. Let's bank the win. Go to the next account. We'd always come back and trade this one later if we get the other one up.
Okay, I had to do breakout short, guys, because I'm looking at this saying this has got to go south now. I mean, and if we get below, what stretch does say 92? Yeah, there you go, 67.92, 67.92. You can take a bear flag trade below 67.92. Okay, guys. Okay, everybody got that? He too, me too. Okay. You had 917. Let me look at that, Megan. No, around the area we're at right now on the NQ. You'd have to. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean below this area on the NQ, guys. Same thing for the ES. Same thing as the ES. You kind of almost have to think bear flag trade. Yeah. All right. So there, use the gap on the NQ. A break below the gap, you have to sell it. This is all you have. You don't have an option at that point. Does that make sense, everybody? To break out. Yeah. That was a good call on that. I mean, we just have to think short, guys. I'm gonna give. Let me switch accounts on the M and Q. Let's do that one again. Let's look at that again. So this might act like support, a little bit of support on the NQ. If it doesn't, again, bear flag on the NQs, fine. All right. I feel like I'm spitting some good advice this morning. I think we're doing good this morning, right, Paul?
Yeah. But I think be careful down here on the NAS. I think we're getting to.
Let's maybe think support, but
yeah, I'm almost tempted to do a counter at 26 long if it comes
let me
down there.
switch this up real quick. Switch
40 right here, literally 40, 42 is the area I have that this should be the area where we see a turnaround, but I don't know. What do I know?
What do you know?
I don't. I don't. That's why I don't trade. That's why I don't trade what I think. I trade what I see.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Every time I trade what I think, I lose.
So do I. I look at the chart and say, if it breaks a level, I short. If it breaks a level on the upside, and we're mixed trend now. Look at trend indicators, guys. Mixed trend. So that leads us more to think short.
See, that's weird. I'm not showing a mixed trend.
Account switched. Account switched. New account to go to here, guys. New account. The new eval. Now we really kind of have to think short
right here.
Get it? You get a little counter bounce?
Yeah, I'm gonna try a little bounce right here. I think this is the area. I don't want to trade what I think, but I'm gonna have to go with it.
Well, 26.
Yeah, I took it right here at this.
You're a braver man than I am.
I took it right here at this little double bottom here. I got my target out. It's just a scalp. Come on, bounce.
A little bit more than that, probably, but I am not going to subscribe to that. I did do I told you guys breakout short, and I gave that as instructions as well. Stretch got it as well.
There we go. Come on,
I did it on the same account as before.
26 winner, chicken dinner.
Hey,
told you.
You guys grab that? Anybody grab the NQ 20
long counter? I gave you plenty of time to take it.
That was plenty of time to take that one. Yes, 81.
Nobody. Okay.
Next is what it wants. What did we talk about the other day? 83 stretch is what I was looking at. PBR, good job. Lulu, good job.
PBR got it. Good.
499 level NQ potential support.
That's fine, Megan. I said it was counter. I did say it was counter.
Yeah. I agree with you, Megan. But again, like I said, below, just a lot of stuff here. Look at this. So Megan, if we can stay below these highs right here, which I think I think you're probably right around that 499, but I think probably a little bit higher. Exactly where we're at right now is got to, if it stays below that, then you got to take the shorts. You got to take the shorts.
This area has got to break. That's don't.
So we got potentially another stop on the ES. Those that got into the breakout. That again, you guys can do the bear flag, and I've got to start thinking short again on the M&Q. I know it's fast and furious, guys, but we got to take what the market gives us. High 97, so 97.25 is a new stop. Okay.
Oof.
Guys, yeah, we've got to go short on this M&Q now. Let me look at levels real quick. Real quick, make sure we know what we're doing. Let me
give us a pullback to go short.
Okay, give me something. Yeah, on the M&Q.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they sell it all day, I'll be fine with that. Live from New York. No, live from. Where's your hot sauce come from? New York City?
New York City.
I don't think we're coming back here today, but I'm just going to put this down here. Here's your rally. That might be all you get, guys.
Oh, bear flag.
Bear flag it, like I said.
No, bear flag it right here. If you guys want to,
you can put a sell stop in maybe. At on the ES, you'd have the sell stop of sorry, why am I drawing a blank here? You'd have the sell stop of
84, 88 area short, maybe on the.
What'd you say on the Q?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the ES.
Four,
short. I mean,
25, 464. Yeah, you just got to go on that NQ.
Yeah, you got to go on that bear flag. I mean, if you're not in yet.
And see these, normally you'd step your stop here for the ES. There you go.
This is hard. This is fast.
Guys, pick your trades wisely if you're newer. I was just about to say that.
This is going to burn some people. Be careful because you got to be real good with your entries and quick.
There's a high there of 87. 87 50, so 87.75 stop those that are following along. And then we got a new little structure here for it to break below. If it goes any lower, I've got to do this. Yeah, I got to do the M&Q. I'm just going to up this tick spacing to 60, and then we'll find our levels after the fact. Levels. Got to do it, guys. Okay, we have a new stop here on the ES. High was 85.25, 85.50 is new stop. Or just keep going. Move my target on the M&Q. Keep your target out of the way on the M&Q. I'd like to grab another contract, to be honest with you. So we maybe let's check our levels again. Rewind the tape there, boss. So we like this area. Oh, by the way, we did make money here yesterday, remember? This is good stuff. So I'd like to see a little push up to literally right where that first contract is. So we'll get 2 there. See how easy this is? Just slide it back and looking for what to do. How far do we have to go back? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a... Don't you do it, PBR. Volume's getting higher, but in a all right, let's just do this. Roll back the tape. Make sure we're making a good decision here, which I'm pretty sure we are. Look at that. And we're staying below the gap. This is not horrible, people. I'd be fine if it picked up all 7 contracts on this one.
Be careful though, because you also have bounce area here.
That's fine.
I'm looking at some
But
other.
there's a lot of shorts that have happened. Lots and lots of shorts.
Boom. There you go.
Oh, come on. I wanted to stay in that. Stop. Stop it.
Yeah, it sucks making
No.
money, doesn't it? Sucks when you make money.
Oh, my goodness.
Hate when that happens. Dang it.
$67 on that one. Come on. All right. I got to do that again. I have to. I got to get back in.
That happens.
New stop on the ES. I know I've got quite a few people short on the ES still. You guys are staying in that, right? I mean, we just kind of have to stay short. Is there anybody that's on the NQ? Oh, come back and grab some contracts, please. I want that one. I'd like to get two here. Give me 2. Thank you. Now you guys might actually get a short. NQ is going to give you a better one here.
You're going to get another shot up here, I think.
I think you're going to get a better one. ES, we got a new stop here. We have to use 81.25. If it takes us there, fine. Who cares? That's a decent little trade.
This scares me on the NASDAQ. I'm not going to lie.
Huh?
This scares me a little bit on the NASDAQ here.
The NQ?
I mean, yeah, it just.
Well, I mean, but again, let's look back to replay the tape.
Where are you at? You got how many contracts?
I'm deep 4 contracts.
See where those 2 top cells are? Yeah, I think you break that area there, that gets scary.
Let's look. I just go back.
What are you looking? Where are you seeing? What are you looking at left? Where?
Yeah, so this is what I was looking at. I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're seeing there.
All of this says
a little higher, yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with it going higher on this one because that's going to fake everybody out. And I go back, added days here just to go back to when we got here before, and it stays below.
Yeah, right there too. Look.
Yeah, it stays below all this stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you sold me a little bit more on it.
That has me pretty comfortable on this. Has me really comfortable.
It's gonna be one of those that's gonna give you some heat. That's just it.
Yeah, I mean, we took heat on the first one and we made it, so this should be fine. Again, you look back, it says the chart says what? We should be fine.
Trade what we see.
Yeah, that's what the chart says. I just got to stick with what the chart says. I can't. Birds yelling at too. There's your short first touch rule in the ES.
Brian knows more than I do. If he's telling you, I say go for it.
The chart says yes. I don't know if I know.
Here it comes. Look at you.
The chart says yes.
Who was it? Somebody told who was it said you don't know how to trade?
This like what was it 4 weeks ago?
You saw one trade you did, and no, you took one loss, and it's like
I took one loss, and I was like, this guy doesn't know how to trade.
You don't know how to trade.
I've only had 2 runners a day on the ES, and
yeah,
decent little trade. First trade on the M and Q.
And I got to say, that area there scared me, but you obviously had the confidence in it. I
look left to stay right, Lulu. Right?
You got to follow our rules.
The rules say do it.
We say it for a reason, I guess.
The rules say do it, right, Lulu? Rules say do it. If we get it, look. If we get burnt, it's not on. I mean, that's just the market.
No, but it's a valid setup, and you take a loss, and you can't get mad about that.
No, there's no reason I can be upset about this. Now, am I going to let this go 500 down? No, I'll let it maybe go down 400. But
490.
PBR. All right, let's. I'm gonna leave the online people with a little teaser here. Let's kill that.
There you go. Look at that. Money.
We're done.
So, all right. Here's the question: who held? Who bailed and who held? Nice stretch.
Everything you see here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.